49ers. Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. This is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. So good to have you along for the ride this year. It's the Monday night opener, and off we go here with week 1. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now the former first-round pick, Breece Hall. And a good start on the ground. On the game's opener. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. From the gun, it's Goff. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Four now. We go tonight. Kill.
They will run it over center with Hall. Whoa! And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
You can see the confidence that this play caller has on his opening script. This is a textbook drive here to start the game. Nice job there by the back with a big gain. Sets up 1st and goal.
Could we see the first touchdown of the new season? It's 1st and goal. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Throwing on 2nd down, Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points. This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Want to finish this opening drive with 6, so the decision is go for it on 4th and goal. This caught to the goal line and in. Breece Hall Touchdown, Jets. Zerline's kick, up and good. And the Jets have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. So after the touchdown at the other end, Zerline is out to kick this one off. A safe kick taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
All right, Mike, so the NFL is all about answering. So you give up an opening drive touchdown, you fall behind late to start the game, and then your special teams becomes the spark. And this is going to set your offense up with excellent field position to get back and tie this game.
Cowboy 80. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready?
The NFL's leading rusher a season ago, Christian McCaffrey. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They run once more with McCaffrey. And he'll work his way down inside the 30. Chewing off 7 yards on that one. Here's a 3rd down and 4. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line, but the official signal, he's got enough for the 1st down.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Man in motion here is Jennings. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he's close to the 1st down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. The defense all over that. Met him in the backfield, stopped in his tracks, and it sets up 4th down.
That's a great job defensively. The goal of every defense in the NFL is to accomplish one of 2 things: turnovers, force field goals. In this case, the big 3rd down stop is most likely going to lead to the latter. Really nice job there in the red zone.
Moody's kick is good. And the 49ers are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's hauled. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make...
Oh, the blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes. So quarter 1 in the books. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Here's Goff. A pass deep for Reynolds. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. On now comes the punt team for the Jets. Deep to return, Kadarius Toney. And he's going to make a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line.
Ready, ready. Here we go, here we go.
So Kittle comes in motion. Purdy now, he'll throw on 1st down. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go. Hurt, hurt. Spiking 18. Ready, ready.
Back to throw. Purdy. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. 3rd down coming up.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
3rd and 6.
19 Lions. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Take go.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted. Pick off by the rookie out of Miami. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing, Goff. Looking deep for Lazard. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Goff. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
Mike, I don't really even think this is much of a conversation. On the plus side of the 50, I think you've got to keep your offense on the field, stay aggressive, and try to maintain possession. You get field position like this, you want to make sure this drive ends with some sort of points.
On 4th down, Goff. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. Here's Purdy. And a short one there, caught by Kittle. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Kittle's able to secure the catch and bring up a fresh set of downs, and he was the only tight end in the entire league last year, Mike, to go over the 1,000-yard mark, and he only did it in 65 catches. Here's a guy that is an all-pro player year in and year out, and there's not a whole lot in this game that he can't do.
On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Ready? 19, Tiger, 9, reload, go!
Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Nice run there by McCaffrey, and the reigning offensive player of the year picks up right where he left off a season ago. Over 2,000 yards for scrimmage. Second time he's done that in his career. This is one of the most dynamic players, regardless of position, in the entire NFL.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. To throw, Purdy. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
It's pretty well read there defensively. Anytime you throw these quick passes to the wide receivers, you're looking to pick your gain up after the catch. So let's give credit to the defense. Rally and tackle in space and keep that to a pretty modest gain.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Purdy quickly to Ayuk.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Here's 3rd and 2.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
Purdy to throw for it on 4th down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will have the 1st down. So they roll the dice on 4th down in the red zone. And it pays off with 1st and goal. Purdy will give it to McCaffrey on the draw. Marked down at the 6. Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this 1st half. They'll put Ayuk in motion.
Tracking 60. Check smash, check smash. Cougar 19. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Purdy now on 2nd down. He's got his big tight end. George Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the 2nd quarter and the first 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Ric Flair.
To throw is Goff. He's got a receiver, Allen Lazard. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. On comes Greg Zuerlein to try the field goal. The Niners will use their 3rd and final timeout. The Jets will send out the field goal unit. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. Zuerlein's kick is good. And the Jets will tie this game up here late in the first half. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Ready up! Here we go, here we go! Go, Rick, go! Viking 18! Warrior 70! Hurt!
They'll put Ayuk in motion. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 34-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
60 by 6.
Man in motion here is Jennings.
60. Go!
On 2nd down, Purdy. That is caught downfield by Pearsall. And he will go all the way. Ricky Pearsall, touchdown San Francisco. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown. On is Moody to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the 49ers go up by 7. It is now 17-10. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And when we talk about momentum and trying to stop negative momentum, it's moments like this. Not only did you just give up the big score, but now, Greg, they've got to get that defense back on the field after the fumble.
Yeah, and on one sideline, you're riding high. I mean, the last 2 plays could not have gone any better. And then on the other sideline, they couldn't have gone any worse.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Purdy. Got his man at the 6. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, 49ers. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
Recovered by the receiving team.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now Goff. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but they continue to get that matchup. This quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. He's going to look downfield once again. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there, and it'll be 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And If they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Xavier Howard got a hand in there to knock that one away.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, like living in these third and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate on.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
You know, Mike, I've seen a lot of aggressive plays over the years, but this one, it might just take the cake. I mean, to go for it in this situation, this deep in your own territory, you're making quite the statement that you are going to be aggressive all day long.
So Kittle comes in motion. To throw on first down is Purdy.
Purdy's pass complete to number 85, George Kittle. A 6-yard pickup brings up 7th and 4 at the 9-yard line.
They'll work now on second and 4. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Christian McCaffrey out of the backfield. And third down coming up.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
Here we go, set. 70 Timberwolf. Hey, smash. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
On third down, here's McCaffrey.
Christian McCaffrey, the ball carrier. He was brought down by Jermaine Johnson. A gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Niners will extend their third quarter lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. From the gun, it's Goff. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And he's taken down up past the 35.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Big gain for the Jets there. 42 yards.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground.
Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Nick Bosa, the former All-Pro, in there for the sack.
Nick Bosa brings him down, and there's no denying it. We're watching one of the truly elite pass rushers in the entire league. I mean, Mike, over the last 3 years, 44.5 sacks. I mean, the consistency, the...
Throwing on second down. Goff taking a shot downfield for Smith. And he'll take it on in. Malachi Corley. Touchdown, New York. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game.
Next to score, Niners 27, Jets 17. Greg Zuerlein to kick off for the Jets.
So after the touchdown at the other end, Zuerlein is out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
30-yard run.
First and 10.
Come on, set. 70 Lion. Check. 18, Pioneer. Go.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Set up.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
It's 7 Pirates. 60 Maverick.
Slot man in motion left. Throwing on second down is Purdy. He'll let one go downfield for Jennings. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
Now, this looks like a design run. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
19 Lion. 19 tight. 79 Bronco. Ready?
First and 10 for Purdy. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Here we go. Check go.
Purdy going to give this one to McCaffrey. McCaffrey, first down and more. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
2-possession lead, fourth quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping it.
They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11.
Panther 11.
from the shotgun. It's Purdy. That's over the middle to Kittle.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
Let's go. Dragon 60.
Purdy. This one caught at the 4. And he's in. George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco. That his second touchdown now here in the season opener. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Goff going to throw here on first and 10. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. Shotgun snap, and a give to Hall. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. On second down, Goff. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Going to leave the offense out there for fourth and long. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. And the Niners are going to get it back here just past the 35.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Man in motion here is Jennings. Off the play fake, Purdy. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
A run here with McCaffrey. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Third and 9. They'll put Ayuk in motion. On third down, it's Purdy. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by Michael Carter. And the Jets will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Now you won. Set.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Hold on. Check. We go tonight. Set.
They'll run it out of the gun, and it's Hall. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. And now, after the big play, got to cut that celebration short because they're going to stay out and go for 2. He'll swing that out wide, and he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
So Kittle comes in motion. And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack.
Up until this point, this pass rush has been pretty non-existent, so a pretty good time in the game to get their first sack. They're trying to get off the field and give the ball back to their offense and see if they can pull off this comeback.
Ready.
They'll drop to throw. That's taken in by Jennings. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Moody now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the 49ers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So a win here for the 49ers. They take care of business in this one. The NFC champs, winners here at home on this opening Monday night.